Interplay.
I've never heard of these people.
I'm into playing this game right now because this is one of my favourite games of all time.
All time.
All time. Rock and roll racing.
And if you think that sounds like real music, it is.
It is. It certainly is. All of these are actual sampled versions of existing metal rock songs in general.
So
by Tim Follin, him of Plock and other games.
Wow, really?
This is Paranoid.
Wow, by Ozzy Osbourne.
It certainly is. Well, by Black Sabbath. Yeah, so we're going to skip the track mode. Now, Rock and Roll Racing was a 1 or 2 player racing game on a Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis / Sega Mega Drive.
Wow.
It's an isometric racing game, a bit like RC Pro-Am on the NES.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very fantastic game. It's sort of awesome predecessor to this, really, in terms of its style. But it's basically like Death Race.
Death Race, like the game.
As in Sly Stallone or Jason Statham.
Oh, you mean the film?
The film Death Race, sorry, yeah. So there's 3 modes. There's a new game, password, which...
Oh, that's a great mode.
That's a great mode. I mean, that's where you pass the words along.
Pass the word along.
Here's a word, bacon.
And the difficulty is just Chinese whispers always.
Yeah.
Pass the word along.
I don't like that sort of slightly racist insinuation that the Chinese can't whisper.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. And then the other mode is versus mode, which is basically it's battle mode. So we're going to play a new game. We're going to play it with 2 players. Myself being Lee.
And I am Ollie. We introduce ourselves.
We like games.
We love games.
We love rock and roll racing.
I've really been incorrect on the title.
And 3 difficulty levels: easy, normal, hard, rookie, veteran, warrior. We're going to go from rookie.
Even though we want to come out and play.
Because although I am a veteran / warrior at this game, my compatriot here, Ollie, is a noob to this game.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make it to Coney Island. I'm sorry, everyone.
Just decided that even though we're in the menus to go to the track mode, that's how awesome this game is. It's just constantly
just
action.
Want to see the race.
Yeah. So we're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
Now, this was made by the same people that made the game series The Lost Vikings.
Oh, really?
Which was the 3-player sort of the platform puzzle hybrid. With Vikings, who were lost. And so we've got a lovely bunch of characters here. We've got Snake Sanders, we've got Cyberhawk, who's basically Robocop. We've got Ivan Zyper, who is essentially Chewbacca.
Hey, Chewie.
We've got Katarina Lyons, who's basically a cat.
A Thundercat.
A Thundercat. She's a Thundercat. She's a Thundercat. We've got Jake Badlands, who's my kind of personal favourite. Because look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Looks like he's in the Sex Pistols.
He does. He looks like he's in the Sex Pistols.
Future Sex Pistols.
The futuristic Sex Pistols, the cyborg Pistols.
Future Love Sex Pistols.
And we have Tarquin, whose unfortunate name, but there we go. And he's from Aurora, which I'm pretty sure is where...
the princess from the Disney film Sleeping Beauty, yes.
I was also thinking of Wayne's World. But there's a little cheat. Now, what I said earlier about Lost Vikings wasn't just a bit of information. Yeah, but there's a hidden character in this game, which if you highlight Tarquin and hold down LR and select, and then move to your right, you get Olaf from the Lost Vikings. He's from Valhalla. He is the best character in the game. I'm not going to play as him because it's too easy, and I do get a little bit annoyed with the commentator constantly saying Olaf. Commentary in a Super Nintendo game. People, you will see, or rather you will hear, some awesome commentary by Larry Supermouth, Larry Supermouth Hoffman.
You know, Peep Show would have been an even greater show if it had been Super Muff instead of Super Hands.
It certainly would. Now I've decided to play as Jake from Xeno Prime. Now it's player 2.
I guess I'll be the representative.
You're better at jumping and cornering.
I will corner all of the jumps.
Jumping isn't super useful later on, but we're not going to play that far.
I'm cornering the market.
Now I'm going to pick my card. No, you're given $20,000 to buy your car from this guy who looks like he's escaped from Rude Dog and the Dweebs. It was little gold tooth.
I was going to go with All Dogs Go to Heaven, but fair enough.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, he looks like he's got a bit of attitude, like every character had to have in the early 90s.
He's got some attitude.
Like Sonic, pointing at the screen and going, "Oi, hurry up."
Sonic says, "You bastard."
So we get the choice of 3. We get the Airblade, which we can't afford yet, but it's awesome. Ooh. And we've got the Marauder, which again is cool, but I like the look of the Dirt Devil, so I'm going to go for that. And you get to pick which colour. I'm going to go for yellow because it's bright and easy to see.
And Banana Man.
And Banana Man.
Banana Man.
I'm going to buy that bad boy.
Or girl, we don't discriminate.
Yeah, we don't, but it's my car.
And I'm going to pick, I guess, to be different, the Marauder.
And which colour are you going to go for?
Blue. I like blue. How coincidental.
I like blue, but I prefer purple, and you can't beat purple because Viper Mackey, who is this M. Bison / dude from F-Zero, Captain Falcon,
Black Bolt
/ Captain America.
Captain America with the Flash.
Yeah, so we'll just go through the menu quickly.
Why wasn't he selected?
He's one of the bosses. You always race against in single player. You race against the main sort of hero or villain, I suppose you could say, of the world that you're racing on. This is Chem 4. Sorry, Chem 6. My Roman numerals went a bit bad there.
Don't worry.
Chem 6. Viper Mackey being the guy. You get to race against two twin princes called Rip and Shred.
Rip and Shred.
So there's only 4 races at once, but you know it doesn't need to be anymore because it's just awesome the way it is. But yeah, so when you play 2-player, I think it's either Rip or Shred is replaced by player 2. So we're gonna go through the menu quickly. So that there with the traffic lights, start race. That's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. Buy equipment. So we'll click on that and we'll go see Gordo, who is basically Slimer with horns.
And no relation to Goro.
And no relation to Goro, I wish he was. So you can upgrade your armour. At the moment we have the Defender. We can upgrade that to the Rhino skin for 24,000. Now you get money from winning races and also collecting the yellow boxes scattered around the tracks.
You know what I'm surprised about?
What's that?
You've picked Bumblebee from Transformers.
I have picked Bumblebee from Transformers. I like him because he's more like Beachcomber from Transformers.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to transform into a helicopter and... Oh no, sorry, I tell a lie, it's Sandstorm.
We need to play a Transformers game.
Oh, yeah, we do, but there's not a great deal to pick from in the early days.
No, there really isn't.
Get to upgrade your engine. I've got the Cobra Mark 7.
Yeah. Upgrade
BF Slip Source, which is basically oil. Now, this game's got power-ups. I say power-ups, each vehicle comes set with preset weapons. So we'll go through those. So we've got the Slip Source, which is basically you lay that behind you and it makes your opponent spin out slightly.
It's all
we've got the Locust Jump Jets, which basically make you jump, like the feather power up from Mario Kart. That's not. I'll just go back to that in a second. This is your forward firing. This is your laser basically. You get missiles and heat seeking lasers later on. Upgrading that basically allows you to carry more items more rounds per lap. Every time you pass through the checkpoint, you get reloaded automatically.
Of course.
And every time you blow up, you'll get placed back on the track a la Mario Kart. And you'll have whatever you died with basically. So if you ran out of ammo and you get blown up, shout out luck, because when you're rejuvenated or regenerated, you've got no ammo still. But then don't die.
That's a good encouragement.
The tyres, basically that increases your grip, and the grasshoppers, your hydraulics, that upgrades your hydraulics essentially, which means you land smoother off the ramps and whatnot. So that's that there.
That's that done.
We're not ready to do it yet, but when we do, we can advance to the next planet by Ginger Solid Snake.
Ginger Solid Snake with Rogue.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
He is pretty cool.
That's cool. And that little blue thing that looks like a weird hip flask
is our spaceship.
Is our spaceship, yeah. So we're going to exit that. We haven't got enough points to advance yet.
So we're stuck on chapter.
One thing that's worth mentioning with this game is that it's worth continuing until you get to the end of a division, so you can get maximum money.
Max money.
Yeah, max money. Obviously buy a new car, we don't need to do that, we haven't got enough money. And then this that looks like Fly or Fix or F/X, FX, that basically allows us to tinker with a few options. Music on, sound on, Larry. Now Larry, like I said, is the name of the commentator. You can go, ouch, whoa.
Oh.
We want them to say whoa. But there's also a little sound test which is hidden.
Let the carnage begin!
Let the carnage begin.
This is going to end well.
Yeah.
The stage is set. The green flag drops.
So we're going to leave that. Oh, also down the bottom there is your password.
Oh, yeah.
This is built-in battery backup. Yeah. This is getting a bit of paper out and jotting down an annoying 12-digit passcode. Bit like Xbox Live redemption codes.
Ooh, I don't even know what
No, they're not 12-digit. They're bigger. It's the PS4 PS3, PS4, PSN ones.
PSN.
PSN. Okay, so we're going to start a race.
We're going to start a race, aren't we? So, I don't know anything about this.
And you need to just do the same.
I don't know anything about this game.
This is bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
Right, so I'm at the top screen and Ollie's at the bottom, and
I just remembered how to play games. Let's get a hang of this. So, as I was saying before, I'm not great at racing games, and most people don't believe me when I say this. I'm not. I love
proof.
I thank you very much. You
now
Schweitz.
You Schweitzberg. Now the like I said earlier, the yellow boxes, they're your money. Every time you pick up one of those, you get $1,000. That goes on top of your actual prize for winning the race, no matter which place you come. The white boxes with the little red cross on there are health, which health is on the. I just went back to collect health and health is on the top right, represented by the green dots, which you can upgrade later on. Now, out of charges basically means I'm out of ammo for that particular weapon, and I've tried to press the button when I'm on empty.
Third! I feel good.
The grey racer is Rip, and the purple racer is Viper. We want to ideally keep Viper back as far as possible. It can be pretty tricky, but the computer does actually upgrade their cars as well, which is really cool.
That's pretty nice, good AI.
Yeah.
I
Fire your laser out.
Oh, I think
You've got attack bonus. If you get an attack bonus, you get an extra £1,000 in your winnings. You also get lapping bonuses as well, which is self-explanatory.
I appear to be on the smoke. Well,
basically when you're smoking, it means your armour is low.
Oh, I thought I was smoking and meant something very different. But
okay, so I've just come first, which, don't worry ladies, doesn't happen. Your face is a picture.
I want to look at you and say it's that, but I'm actually going, I came second!
You did come second, well done. Now, we should mention in the commentary, it's really good for a 16-bit Super Nintendo game.
Well, it's good that it's actually an isometric game that isn't bullshit.
Yeah.
That's really good. Like, we should have played... Oh, Excitebike.
Now, Excitebike is so good. Now, my sort of general plan for this is to not buy anything until I buy the Airblade, which is £70,000.
£70,000?
$70,000, sorry.
We're going in the pounds.
We're going into sterling of the pounds.
70,000 sterling, I think you're right.
Now, you see there on the score, it says that we need 1,000 and I have 400. So essentially, I could win the next race and then I come third in the third race and have enough to progress. But we don't want to do that. We want to stay and we want to become the very best, like no one ever was. Yeah. We want to pokey rap.
Oh god, no.
Okay, now
considering how many Pokemon there are now, we definitely don't want to.
Well, that first course was a diddle because it was just basically a square. This one is a square with a little curve in it, so sometimes it's best to actually hang back from the initial melee and not get destroyed by early weapons. Early weapons? A bit of Black Sabbath.
So yeah, this is actually Black Sabbath, which is
It's not actually Black Sabbath.
Well, it's the music of Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
I just use my jump jet to actually jump over an enemy, which isn't that easy.
Oh, for goodness sake, the one person I tried to shoot,
thank you for that,
is not the person I intended. Not me, please. I've got so much to give. I don't know what it is yet, but
this is just carnage going on.
Well, it is a rating over lasers.
I like how sort of almost like a early 90s / late 80s the aesthetic is on the track.
Yeah.
It's the whole sort of laser grid look.
It does feel like it is very Tron. Why is there a cool Tron racing game?
But they're not such a racing game, there's a good light side of the game, which is kind of cool.
Oh,
you can fall off the track, by the way, so if you miss sort of any of your jumps, you can fall off and you die, but you come straight back.
Of course. That's how death works.
Yeah, in video games.
Yeah, I should say
all video game designers for the longest time were all Buddhists.
They all thought, we'll come back, it's okay. You don't have to worry.
Or Hindu.
Oh, we're discussing religion.
Yeah, we should stay away from religion on a video.
Principle based. I like racing games. I've loved F-Zero for the longest time. but I love F-Zero because I love Juliet. Just come first.
Nice, third. Very good.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
My
I just love. I love the country. Rip is in another time zone. He's that rubbish. He's actually in another time
He's
zone.
rubbish. He's been pushed into a different time.
Yeah. He's like Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 and Turtles in Time. Yeah.
I wish there was a video I could see where two people provide a humorous commentary while engaging in that game.
That would be brilliant. I wonder if there is such a thing.
There is.
Maybe.
Perhaps we should include a link in the description below.
Oh, that would be great, yeah.
That would be good.
So I've got 25 grand. Again, I'm saving up for the Airblade.
Xbox 360.
I've got an Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
one we could record on.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
I see.
There's a point.
Do you want to upgrade? No, you just want to continue.
I'm going to power through.
You're going to power through.
Because I
like
pressed it without thinking. But let's
This is a
pretend I
figure
forgot.
eight. So this when I was a kid used to, because I was a bit of a,
God, no.
a bit of a spaz, this used to cause me a bit of hassle.
Oh. Now now that's what I call music.
This is amazing.
Who remembers now that's what I call music?
I've got like one of the earliest ones.
Oh,
This is Highway Star.
Highway Star.
Yeah.
The song or
Yeah, the
this is
song.
what it's called? Because that's a cool name for a song. Highway Star.
It is the name of the song.
Oh, what
The name of this song that's on now.
What the hell happened? I've lost all life. Well, in this case, yes. Racing games for me have
You're
always...
third, you're doing okay.
Well, it's just depending what lap and where to go. It's just confusing.
Yeah, I want him to go in front of me so I can just zap him.
Exactly.
Like that, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, hello Rip. Rip's not having much fun negotiating the track. He's been around the same bit about 3 times. I'm looking on the map.
It's probably just having fun trying to with his namesake,
Riptorn.
Riptorn. Oh, that guy. But Riptorn's like the American Jim Broadbent in that you see him in everything. And you're like, I love that guy. Who is that guy?
Jim Broadbent.
Oh, Jim Broadbent.
Oh, my shoulder button went a bit skew with that. There we go.
Sorry, that was a way.
Oh, lapping bonus.
So,
I think I've just lapped Rip. There we go.
so inevitably when I...
Oh, you're second, well done.
Oh, that I didn't even remember that happened. Fair enough. And it's because one of the people is dead.
No, he's not dead, he's just lost.
In a
Lost
different
his-
dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, Rip. You have some company.
Rip is in another dimension with Shredder and Krang. Shredder!
I should say, because we haven't had much opportunity to James Avery was passed.
Yeah, the late James Avery.
Passed. And it was such a shame because he was really he was shredding.
He was
Uncle
Shredder,
Phil.
he was Uncle Phil. He was a massive part of my childhood, really.
He was a memorable character. He was a memorable actor.
Yeah.
And, rest in peace, James.
The whole
Avery.
world can bond over Uncle Phil because Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was syndicated to so many countries.
Yeah, and it probably will be again now.
Oh, of course, yeah. So we're ready to do another race. We actually are more than capable of going to the next, or at least I am. I'm going to the next division.
We'll do another race.
We'll do another race.
We'll get into the top.
You're nearly there.
I'm nearly there. I'm living on this ground.
You've got 500 to go.
Let's start the race. I came in second last time. So now, what's the next?
I think
That's
this
the
music.
The green flag drops.
It's Peter Gunn from Blues Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yep.
We've got Blues Brothers in this now. Now my life's really changed. Yeah, yes, you're right.
There's been a few remakes of this game, but none of them have been official. There was a Rock 'n' Roll Racing 2, but it was very different on the PS1, I believe.
What? Oh, yeah, I got that. See, it's been a long time since I've seen Blues Brothers, so when I actually remembered Carrie Fisher was in it, I was like, oh wow!
Yeah.
It's really
She
weird.
shoots John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd with a rocket launcher.
Oh wow. See, I keep forgetting she's like a villain, sort of.
Yeah. She's an ex-lover.
Well, of course.
Well, not of mine.
Oh, no, of course. Let's not go down that path.
No.
You remember that time you pissed off Carrie Fisher? I did.
Yeah, I remember it. I mean, I'm the reason she was sat down from us returning Jedi. She was just so gutted that I was yet to be born. I was born that year, however, 1983. I'm a Star Wars baby, the tail end of Star Wars. I'm the Ewok baby.
You're the evil.
I'm the E-baby.
You're the Muppet baby.
Muppet baby.
Oh god. No, you're the Muppet baby. What do I have left now?
track that we've done so far is basically it's the same skin, it's just a different layout.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah,
because there are some quite
it's the gameplay.
interesting worlds. The next level is basically from Aliens. Oh, did you just come last?
Yes, I did.
Oh dear, that's okay. You need to get some points to progress, but that's cool.
As long as it doesn't deduct points from there.
No, it doesn't deduct anything. No, we've still got a few races left. 4 in fact.
4.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm nearly at the Airblade.
You're nearly at the Airblade.
Airblade Hospital. Don't know why I said hospital.
That sounds like a manga.
Airblade.
Airblade. His name was...
This is a bit geeky, but there was this web-based Transformers game called Heavy Metal Wars on Cybertron.com. It's about the Japanese version.
By the way,
Japanese way.
Cybertron.com, great name for a website.
Yeah. And you had to basically you had to create your own Transformers and make them battle and stuff and send them on missions. A bit like sort of like these Facebook games you see now.
Yeah.
And I made up quite a few cool Transformers. One was called Cloud Surfer, the other was called Airblade. And I remember actually one guy wrote to me, was like, "Oh, could I use your characters that you've created in fan fiction?" I was like, "Okay."
That is possibly the best story.
I really should have basically said no and copyrighted the characters, but then obviously they're Transformers. I'm essentially stealing from Hasbro.
And nowadays that's kind of college.
Yeah.
Hasbro have been doing a lot with the Japanese recently.
Speaking of Hasbro and Transformers, we just learned that the actor from the new Michael Bay Transformer films, the travesties that they are, Shia LaBeouf, has actually decided to retire from the public eye.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Oh yes, he has. So
Just dating this video a little bit, but oh well.
Well, we do like to discuss current events, and in this case I'll say the last time I saw a Shia LaBeouf role that I really liked was Holes the film. Excellent.
I think my favourite Shia LaBeouf role is Even Stevens.
Oh, you're taking it back. You're taking it right back.
Get out of here, you!
Oh god, I'm on
Yellow
fire.
and blue.
Yellow and blue.
It's almost as good as red and blue.
Oh, it's custard and
Blue.
Custard and blue.
Custard and blue tack.
Oh,
Nice.
So you love custard and blue?
It's my favourite. I love custard and various adhesives.
That sums up our personality. Custard and various adhesives. Welcome to Ollie and Lay Play.
Welcome.
Or as we like to call it,
Right,
custard.
well, I'm $4,000 shy of getting my new car.
That
but-
sounds like your normal life.
Yeah, I'm always $4,000 shy.
Just been playing too much State of Decay, I ain't got the time.
Yeah, I've been bordering up too many windows, so I'm going to continue. And
If I ever get a chance, by the way, we need to play State of Decay on here.
we need to, yes. Just wish they had a multiplayer mode, even just one extra person. Right, I'm going to let you guys go. Shoot at me now.
Oh, I see. My ass is the line now.
Your ass is target number
You're
one.
truly walking the line of my ass.
I'm walking the line like working with Phoenix in the film Walk the Line.
Speaking of
About
which,
Johnny
who doesn't
Cash.
love Johnny Cash?
Johnny Crash.
Johnny Crash.
Johnny Quest.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny 5.
Oh god, Venture Bros.
I was thinking Short Circuit.
Oh, but it's a lie, isn't it?
He is a lie.
Venture Bros is a lie.
Alpha. Is it Alpha 5 from Power Rangers?
Aye.
Rangers!
I
Angel
need-
Grove is up shit street. You've got to come and help us.
Your attitude shall help.
Your 90s attitude will help Angel Grove Rangers.
Oh god, that's the best name for a place though, Angel Grove. You heard that and you thought, yeah, that sounds like a place where Power Rangers would live.
Yeah.
Move to Angel Grove where bullshit structures with giant holes in
Look
them.
at us jostling for position.
Jostling, I'll jostle the shit out of you.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what happens when you ask me.
Will I ask
You
you?
were the biggest ass man.
Oh, okay.
The worst enemy of Mega Man. Ass man. Oh,
You've got Cut Man.
Cut Man.
And
Look,
you've got
are you saying
Ass
Cut Man's worse than Ass
I
Man?
don't know.
He's pretty close.
What would Ass Man do then?
He fight asses at you. What do you mean? He fight asses at you, or he produce asses that he would then toss in acid.
Woo!
Acid.
Nice. First and second again.
That's the same.
We were battling.
That's
So
how
I was giving the viewers something interesting
Should we
to
do
look
a
at.
Predator, like Arnie and Danny Glover, like, sort of, successive?
I don't know what you're doing there.
You know in Predator where he goes, son of a bitch, because that, and then just
To Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
That guy. What's the matter, Dylan? Pushing too many pencils?
Yeah.
That one.
Pushing too many pencils as a steroid infused.
I've got 80 grand, so I'm gonna buy a new car.
You're gonna get 80 grand.
I'm gonna buy a lovely airplane. I might even change the colour.
Might even change the colour into like Battlestar Galactica white.
Green?
It does look like they've stapled the Battlestar Galactica ship on top of it.
I'm gonna pick
the Batmobile.
Yellow.
The Batmobile?
Because it stands out. I was just thinking of the other planets. There's one later on which is
The colour.
blue, but there is one that's yellow, but that's much later on.
Much later.
So, okay.
This is becoming a series, isn't it?
It is becoming a series.
This is your surprise.
You're only 100 points away from progressing with moi, so...
Pressing with one.
With moi. Monsieur Lee.
Oh, okay, so we're doing the figure eights again. More power up. That's a great thing to hear pop up today.
Money power up, it said.
Money power up?
Yeah, because you collected money.
I'm bit of gone.
More power up.
I apologise. I do not know how
The only thing with the airblade that kind of sucks is although the rockets it shoots are powerful, they're very slow.
Really?
Yeah, you do get to lay bear claw mines, which are cool.
Bear claw mines. You lay pastry.
There we go. I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. That's me shooting one out. You also get nitrous oxide.
Would you
as well.
stop shooting one out everywhere, all the time?
Your jump becomes nitrous oxide with the press of the X button. You wind up.
The X button. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
You don't get it. You got jump. Yeah.
I got jump now.
You're getting there towards buying a new car.
Out of charges. I can no longer do the jump.
I see that rocket that went flying past.
Yes.
That was mine. Rocketeer.
Ass man coming.
Yes, man.
Yes man coming. Why is there not a DVD for that? I don't know.
Probably is, dude, but it's probably the sort of film that you shouldn't really be watching.
It's the sort of film we need to be watching.
Okay.
This and Kamikaze Girls right up there.
Oh, Kamikaze Girls is such a good film.
Yeah, we watched that the first time I came around yours, Kamikaze Girls.
Yeah.
And we bonded over Kamikaze.
Certainly, that film is amazing.
And like,
It has.
all of that. So we have Japanese girls and motorbikes and fashion thing for this. Not personally.
No.
Maybe.
Okay, we've got one more race on this level. See if I can actually buy anything from a new car.
I think you
Buy a new vehicle. No, I don't want to buy another car.
You buy another car on top of it.
Yeah. Transformer car.
So are there better cars than the airplane?
Yeah. There's a tank and there's a hovercraft.
Well, so
I can buy more ammunition for my missiles.
I always thought though, wouldn't you want to wait till you got the best car then start?
No, because you'll start getting pissed all over before that point.
You'll start getting your piss
Yeah.
all over you. Piss all over.
It's your turn to select what you're going to do next. So you're going to race.
I'm going to race.
We're in Division B. We then move up to Division A. And then you move on to another planet.
Green flag drops.
Well, this is my life. These are the stories. These are the ones. So a lot of
I
stuff.
just took out...
I just fitted why not? Not sure how that happened, but fair enough. So we like racing games, is that fair to say?
I like racing games that give you like
Unusual
weapons and stuff. Yeah, I find just plain racing is really good, but it just doesn't hold my attention for as long as something like Mario Kart or this or F-Zero, which although is still technically a straight racing game, you can eliminate the others by doing spin. And there's the whole shield versus boost dynamic, which is really cool. And also there's just 40 races in, like say F-Zero X on the N64.
Plus the fact in GX you can make your own races.
Because GX is like the hardest thing, which we've discussed before in the previous video. We might even play that at some point.
I hope we do, because GX is my baby. I love you.
GX is your actual baby.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine you just giving birth to a little GameCube disc.
It always happens, but I can never find a good way to explain it to relatives, so I just like, it happens in this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we like F-Zero. I liked F-Zero just because it was a futuristic racer that was cool.
I like to, when I finish the race, I like to turn right around.
You like to turn right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Just like Dead or Alive.
Just like Dead or Alive, not the game.
No.
The game didn't sing that song.
I wish that was the theme tune for Dead or Alive.
Just a copy of Dead or Alive singing the song.
Spin right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, etc.
Of course. So should we call it here at the end of the division and do the next part?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll do that.
We'll, next time we're ready to race Division A.
Yes. Right, this has been fun.
I've been Ollie.
And I've been Lee.
Division A, here we come.
See you soon.